Every thought that comes to this body, which things that were clear, it becomes very clear experientially. I know exactly what Humana's talking about, and before you I was making who am I or what am I almost a mantra. And I'm recognizing the following questions as I answer to you and relax into that silence in my life, the outer shell becomes something unnoticeable. I'm watching videos constantly, and certainly what I say on the screen, breaking class in to three. Point aware, the lower, the middle, and the higher. I'm consciously experiencing this vibing, and tears come and crawl down my eyes. There's joy and tap us round. And I instill this world twin, almost like a mirror. My bad is only the thing, and I'm meditating, and my god, this is it. I have to do emails and get into relationships and can't reach this far. And here it doesn't go further than Craigslist and other ads that can be posted in the future. So I'm going through it, and I know that I should be this in the turbulence of the circumstance on the plane. And I should have gone through this beforehand and known that. And I was sliding into my path, watching Denise, and listening to them again and again, vocalizing in that awareness, seemingly tired, and almost returning into this, giving that Brokeback Mountain feeling to the whole thing. And it continued to get worse, and it got a lot better, and then I was sitting here talking to you right now, Palkia. This love, I call it love, I abide by it, and I'm well practiced in seeing it in everyone, and knowing the face of God in myself, and knowing Ramdas. So as I get more into this part, I know that a hearing is just a part of it. So I feel love, and teen. So I see you in that ceremony, and I know that that's with God. And that doesn't feel like the end because I'm aware of it. And I've asked many teachers, and going in circles, and being self-aware and hearing the nagging noise. And I could ask again. So that kind of puddle next to the ocean feeling. Almost I am the drop and drop in the ocean. It's almost like a wall and it doesn't feel like a block. And if I collide now, then I know that I'm in the safety of the love. And it's a very important to your soul and rest them out. And the question is there something beyond this love? Is there something ahead for you? Stolten-like, and knowing that this is a stage. A important guarantee that this inquiry of yours gets never speeding book. So you're told of this sense and feeling, and I get this sense I am. And then gradually as we deepen, not just intellectually, not just on the intellectual level of the understanding, but the whole goal is not just about the learning, but being. And when I say bien, I don't mean the word indeed. I mean the knowledge of deed. And that's the accomplishment itself. It's a traditional way of thinking in someone. Let's get something. And get yaha, eureka. And that moment I learn. And I lead and I live. And it'll be a seeming accomplishment and attainment by the seeker who's still a mode of mind. Of mind and consciousness moving beyond that one who's getting it. And how can I do that? Again, as I put the stress upon the me that's following the exercises, following the truth, and listening, following the invitation to freedom, and brought very profound place of discovery, which is not associated with your personal identity having its history. It's coming to share all of this on costume and the scene. And whatever is seen to not be is the seer. And you've come to that place still. And the reflex came later. What I do now in that way, it's carrying such a powerful sense of reality about it. And this is where the I comes, and I'm told, this is the I am that comes back to say, what more can I do? And even when that stage is fulfilled, there's auditing things that I don't feel like I've reached. And whose vasas are, this cannot be revealed. It's a phenomenal, it's a psychic field reaching as far as possible, evolving towards the realization of self, becoming more refined and more. It's okay. but may still hold its sense of self on distilled to the minimum of it. So it's a far-reaching tool, stealing all of the world, seeking one's on, and it's watched from an unmoving ground that needs to be recognized and not recognized as an idea of an experiencer in the moo. And that's what's now in the phenomenon that's being perceived. And this is very practical because the guidance has to be practical, accessible, and fruitiferous in this realm of getting something and getting somewhere. It's very pointed in those unnecessary stages of attainment, becoming more and more subtle, and becoming so subtle that even the one that's searching for the truth is not recognizing that that also is a phenomenon. This is very, very, very important in the state of regulation. And the seeker of truth, that's really important, and the seeker is arising. And that might. So, not as just the experience of life becoming the weakness. The number one experiencer of the possible sea.